Alright, welcome back everybody, hope you're doing well. Today we're talking about MrBeast. So you've probably heard of MrBeast before. 48 million subscribers and one of the biggest channels on YouTube, right? And what's more is that he's not a soulless corporation, he's just plain old Jimmy, right? And he's got his bunch of friends, and together they can accomplish things that nobody can even dream of. If you go to his channel, you'll just see this assortment of the most wacky, amazing videos ever, which will blow you away each and every time, right? And a prevalent theme in a large amount of these videos is that he gives an insane amount of money away, and he spends this on his content, right? Whether it be giving it away or just kind of investing it in his content itself. Pretty much he'll chuck 100k into a volcano like it's nothing. He will literally give people actual islands. You know what he did 5 hours ago? He opened 300 restaurants all over the US, and there was no mention of this before at any time. And that's what we're gonna be talking about today, right? There's so much to cover about MrBeast that I can't even fit it into an hour-long video, right? But he was trending today under MrBeast Burger, right? Because he made a video, I opened a restaurant that pays you to eat at it. So pretty much, instead of paying for the burger, as you would do in a regular restaurant, you simply show up at the driveway and you get the burger and you get a couple $100 tossed into your car for no reason at all. And you might be wondering, where's this money coming from? And, the obvious answer is his ad revenue, his merch, his brand deals, all of that stuff. But, what you don't understand is, even with all of that, the amount of money that he's giving away is just simply astonishing, right? No brand deal, I don't know, they probably might be giving millions or whatever, but not consistently, right? What I'm trying to say is that he spends way more than they're giving him, right? In fact, MrBeast has even said that he wants to die with $0 in his bank account, right? So pretty much if you go to his Twitter and you look at his pinned tweet, he says that he runs his channel at a loss, right? Pretty much, a 48 million subscriber channel is being run at a loss. Pretty much there's no profit being made there. He's made these two other channels, right? MrBeast Reacts and MrBeast Gaming. And these channels are extremely huge as well. They pull millions of views every single video, and these are his revenue source, right? Meanwhile, the revenue which he gets from the MrBeast channel just gets reinvested to the channel itself. That's why the costs are so crazy, and he can just toss 100k like it's nothing. Now, he has answered why he does this, because he wants to do more and more crazy, unimaginable things and grow his influence even more, right? Because no sane individual will actually, run their channel at a loss, right? Especially a 48 million subscriber channel. You don't need to randomly give 100k to people on the street, right? And, he's made, videos up to 800k, right? 800k in costs, and he hasn't even posted them. These were all ideas that were scrapped because they weren't good enough to be on the MrBeast channel, right? 800k worth of ideas. Can you even imagine that? I really don't think this is a bold claim at all, but there is not a single human being alive that has even ever thought of doing this, alright? This is beyond anything, okay? This is why everybody loves MrBeast, because not only is he kind, generous, helping people, no, he has a lovable personality as well. He's super entertaining as well to kids and adults alike, which is another really epic quality, right? Because usually to get a lot of views, you gotta appeal to kids, but I can still watch MrBeast content and absolutely love it. Look at this video, dude. You see the red bar? It's full because I've watched it. Honestly, you can kind of vicariously live through MrBeast's channel, right? Just watching it. It's like watching people's dreams come true, just getting 100k handed to you randomly, and you get the joy of MrBeast as well. When he gives away this money and he makes these people cry tears of joy, you get a feeling of happiness as well. Hey, maybe I bought MrBeast merch. I'm actually helping this guy, right? Alright, so let's get back to the restaurant, right? So the reason MrBeast Burger was trending is because, obviously, right, he's giving away free burgers. That's nuts, right? A lot of people in the mainstream will just be like, okay, this kid's probably a billionaire and is just this random dude just wanting to give back or something, but it's a completely different story here. So pretty much, as I said before, he opened 300 restaurants across the US instantly, right? And if you watch the video, right, I don't know how he fits it into 10 minutes, dude. I get 10 minutes out of talking. This guy gets 10 minutes out of, feeding half the country. Pretty much, if you haven't watched this video, right, he's at one of these restaurants that he opened, and he's there with a couple of his friends, right? The usual crew, and he makes burgers for a lot of people. There's like this huge long line of cars just waiting to get burgers, and apparently, according to MrBeast, he didn't even advertise this. This is just people who saw the sign, and he's got a 20-mile long line of cars. Like, I mean, with 48 million subscribers, I mean, almost everybody just knows about him, and like, you would be hard-pressed to find someone in America who doesn't know about him, right? I mean, at this point, with the amount of views he's pulling each and every video, he's probably more well-known than PewDiePie. So as the video progresses, he does his usual stuff, you know, just randomly giving people 10K, randomly giving people cars, randomly making people literally cry tears of joy and changing their lives in an instant. It's really awesome to see. And you know what really gets me is that back in the day, people used to like do this kind of fake thing where, you know, they would exploit these homeless people and just try to give them a little bit of money and just get views on YouTube. But MrBeast does it so much that he runs his channel at a loss, and you can really tell that everything is genuine. Everything that happens in his videos, if he says he's giving $1 million away, that's exactly what's happening. And you might be like, there's no way. There's absolutely no way. But with the amount of money he's making from his channel, it's really not hard to believe. Now, most of you watching can also get a MrBeast Burger right now. Like, you can literally just order it on the MrBeast app. But, you know, sadly, it's not available to the rest of the world. But I don't know. I guess he'll try to do that soon. But it's probably really hard to open a restaurant chain in the entire world, right? You really can't expect that to happen overnight. And I get a lot of international people might be upset. But, you know, that's just what it is, right? So yeah, to 50% of you who are probably from the US, according to analytics, to get a MrBeast Burger, you download the MrBeast app, and, you know, you order some burgers. There's like a variety of different types. There's like the Beast Style Burger, which is apparently Jimmy's favorite, and then there's burgers for each of his friends, right? There's a Chandler Burger, a Carl Burger, a Chris Burger, and each of these burgers has like their own, like, you know, quirks to it. Like, one of them has chips, one of them is like an inverted burger type of thing. This is kind of weird. Pretty much whatever's appetizing, go try it, honestly, because I have full faith in MrBeast that it's gonna be pretty good. Honestly, I really wish that I could try these, but, you know, is what it is. But here we have MrBeast talking about it on Twitter. Hey guys, I just woke up and I launched 300 restaurants nationwide. Just go on your favorite delivery app and order a MrBeast Burger. We've been working on this forever, and I'm so excited. Okay, listen, I don't know if this is actually where the restaurants are, but my god, 300 is a lot. Okay, so here we have a little bit of the menu. We got the Beast Style, Chris Style, Chandler Style, Carl's Grilled Cheese, Nashville Hot Chicken Sandwich, sides, Beast Style fries, add-ons, dessert. It looks pretty cool, honestly. So Jimmy also tweeted out that he's sorry that the app keeps crashing because tens of thousands of people keep trying to order at the same time. We've upgraded the server, so it should be fine now. I swear to God, this guy has the world at his fingertips, you know? And honestly, he deserves it, dude. Who else has done all of this? And if you look at MrBeast's background, he comes from very, very humble beginnings, you know? MrBeast has this particular type of video on his channel where he says hi to himself in like 5 years or in a year or something, and you can see his progress. Pretty much, it's like if you record the video now, and then you schedule it 5 years in the future. So randomly it just uploads on one day, and you're like, oh, that was me 5 years ago. And yeah, MrBeast is like, hey, I really wish I could hit 100,000 subscribers and, you know, 48 million, dude. I've never been more happy for somebody doing so great things, you know? I know there's a lot of bitter people on the internet who really don't like when anybody has any sort of success, whether it be like jealousy or bitterness or just seeing everybody but yourself in a negative light. But I think MrBeast is that one exception, right? Even the most jealous people imaginable can't help but just sit this one out, right? And just admit and, you know, admire the grand achievements this man has made. Now, some people have actually come out and said that the burgers weren't actually good, right? There was like a hair in the burger, or it was like bad service or something. They forgot an item or something. And, you know, obviously a lot of people love them, but there were a few bad reviews that I've seen get traction on Twitter, and MrBeast actually responded to these as well, so let's take a look. MrBeast Burger was a major disappointment in South Florida. Gonna make a highlight video and post it later. Found hair in my burger, paper was getting stuck to the bun, paid $2 extra for bacon and got none, order was 20 minutes late, it's a yikes for me, dog. Now listen, I don't know if this is true or anything, but MrBeast responded to this and said DM me, which is very respectable. I mean, you're like an owner of like these 300 restaurants responding to a rando on Twitter who just said, oh, one burger was bad or whatever. So that's very respectable. And randomly, Belle Delphine responds saying, DM me. I don't even know what this is. But yeah, a lot of people seem to love it, as you can see from the pictures. And honestly, it looks pretty appetizing to me. I don't know. Obviously, I haven't tasted it. I can't, but you know, is what it is. And listen up. Honestly, I don't expect MrBeast to be able to perfectly control all 300 restaurants with like 5-star service, because, you know, ultimately it's up to the people he hired, right? If one person somewhere messes up, how's he gonna like fix it? I mean, he's gonna try to, right? He's gonna talk to the people who do happen to mess up, which is why he responded with DM me. And you know, I imagine that he values good food, good service, and he loves doing great things, right? So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about today. Do subscribe if you're new. We may not have 40 million subscribers, and we may not be as epic, but you know, we can try. We can try to get 400k. We could try to be as epic, but whatever. Thank you so much for watching. Smash a like, subscribe, hit the bell, and yeah, have a wonderful day ahead. Go watch some MrBeast videos. They are awesome. And congrats, Jimmy. This was pretty epic. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.